What's up, everybody? Teeeker here. Today, the time machine is going to take us back to 1983, which 4-year-old Teeeker thought was the greatest movie ever, Return of the Jedi. I believe it was Revenge of the Jedi in some countries, or maybe it was never Revenge of the Jedi, that's just where they were going to name it. But I love some Return of the Jedi, man. I'm telling you, this scene right here with Luke and Leia and the biker troopers, and the sand pit Sarlacc scene with Boba Fett and the Sarlacc, and the pit with the Rancor. I love Return of the Jedi. It is the first non-cartoon movie I remember watching. I remember I was so mad because we were like 15 minutes late. Now, I think I must have saw it on like a re-release, because I thought I was like 6 or 7 when I saw it in the movie theater. And Star Wars was a phenomenon. Return of the Jedi is by far my favorite of the movies, and this is by far my favorite vehicle. Now, this is Power of the Force. This was made in 1996, but it is a cool toy. Me and my brother both had speeders. Now, back then, when we got them, I don't believe they had a figure with them. This comes with Luke and Air with them. I don't remember that for sure. And I had one halfway in decent shape from 1984, 83, and somebody knocked it off my desk and broke it. So, but I did pick this up. Not too expensive, but it was more than a little $10 sticker right there. I believe that was probably when it got unloaded on clearance in 1996. Star Wars made a whole bunch of toys, and the Power of the Force, as cool as they are, there are some flaws. You know, they made everybody like really buff. And we all know, nothing against Mark Hamill, but Luke looked like he weighed about 145 pounds, and the biggest he ever was. So we're going to open her up. Again, the time machines take us to 83. We'll Return of the Jedi, and we'll check out this speeder bike. All right. Let's pop it open. Oh, this is in a good box, good seal. Oh, this is going to be painful, but I'm going to push through. I'm going to push through.
What is this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
There's the seal. This being worth $20, being worth $9. Just kidding. There's a lot of these things out there. Now, some of the bigger vehicles are harder to find. I did actually pick up an AT-AT, and I'm trying to find the courage to open it up and unbox it. So here we got Luke. Got some twist ties on the back. And I've gotten so much into Marvel Legends now, and these 6-inch figures. It's still weird when you got the 3-inch figures. And even though he feels like he's smaller than 3 inches, let's put him next to Kylo Ren. Yeah, I think they made him extra tiny just for the speeder bike. I don't have a measuring tape close enough to me, but I'd venture to say this guy is barely 3 inches. So, all right, see what else. Pull the rest of the box out here. Pop the tape on the other side. That'll probably make it a little easier. Come on, box. Bad enough when I open you. That's hard enough on me, but I really don't like destroying the box. Ugh. is. All right. Come on. Ugh. All right. I maintain box integrity. So let me see here. Does this actually come with stickers? Instructions? We got the hull here. Now, I don't remember. I remember me and my brother had the front. We had the ejection and all. I don't remember if we ever. I don't know if the laser on the bottom ever actually made it on here or not. In our original '83 one or '84. So here we got the hull, and I think I just broke something already. But you got the flaps that go on the back, and they're supposed to be hooked right there to the actual landing gears. Well, there's actually no landing gears. In the movie, they just hover, and they literally sit like that. Those are actually the little gas pedals right there that they use. But I actually just, my hand was when they just sit like that. There's the actual laser cannon that's on the bottom. See, I don't know if mine ever had that because I probably lost it 5 seconds in. So we'll move that over there. Now, hopefully when we put the rest of it on there, we get it'll balance itself out. So there are actually some stickers. Which I'm impressed. Luke actually comes with a lightsaber and a pistol. So got the Han Solo pistol. Then he's got a green saber. Again, I'm about 98% sure that the ones we had were little didn't come with a figure. So I don't know if his poncho comes off or not. I'm sure we could force it off, but we're not gonna do that. And these figures are actually there's knee posability there. Ah, nice. Waist, head turns a little, but not much. All right, not a bad little rendition of Luke. Got G.I. Joe on the brain. We stand up on his own. Uh-oh, he stands up on his own. All right, you got a set of stickers. I'm not gonna put those on. See if I can remember how to put the bike together. It actually does have a little bit of wear and a little bit of wear and tear look painted on it. So if I remember correct, just stick the. I don't know exactly. Basically, I think this is how it maneuvers because when Luke cuts the front of it off, the guy can't steer it anymore. So if I remember correct, put that on like that, and it just pushes down together somehow. It doesn't seem to be doing. All right. So now we actually got the handles here. Now they're vertical right there, but in the movie they're actually down sideways where you drive like a dirt bike. So let's see. All right, so it almost again it's supposed to go down like that, so the flaps can open. But again, in the movie, it literally just sits like that. Oh, I don't know if there's flat. I'll have to go back and check. We got all the little switches right here. Then you hit there and everything ejects. It probably ejected a lot better if it was opened in 1996. But man, again, I love this. I'm trying to figure out how to do a point of view video. I think I got some GoPro stuff. I'm gonna make like a toy point of view video with this thing racing through the yard. So, all right, let's put Luke's pistol and lightsaber away. Again, he'll actually set it on like that. And on the box, they have him sitting on it like that. But the old school ones, that was actually just spring loaded right there. And it went up and down. And they sat on it like this because their legs didn't move. So that's one of the little tweaks they've made. I need to get one of these that were made in the last like 5 to 10 years. I don't even know if they have one. Kind of see what that one is. So, all right, he can almost reach the pedals, but again, when he goes up like that, those are supposed to open up. I remember these, and they lasted about 3 seconds before I ended up breaking them off. I don't remember there ever being a gun there. I remember when I was rewatching the movie in my teens, and I was like, "There's a gun on the bottom of the speeder or a laser gun." I don't remember that. Man, this brings back memories. Oh, I'm smiling ear to ear. I don't show my face much, but I'm smiling. Man, this is awesome. This is definitely gonna have a spot on the desk. Meow, 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 meow. Let's eject Luke off one time. Hopefully nothing breaks. All right, he actually stayed on. Like I said, I love some Return of the Jedi. I don't like the upgrade they made to the Sarlacc. It looks every time I see the upgraded movie or whatever they call the special editions, all I can think of is big. Was it Little Shop of Horrors with that giant plant that eats people? The original Sarlacc looked way cooler. Um, did hurt my feelings when Boba Fett got thrown into the Sarlacc, but as we all know in the Boba Fett series, he makes his way out and he's all messed up, but he makes his way out. Cool deal. I do appreciate all you guys that watch my videos. Like I said on one of my other videos, send me comments about stuff if you'd like me to open certain things up. If I don't have it, I'll try to track it down. I have tracked down some Star Wars vehicles. I got an A-Wing. I got some of the cars from Revenge of the Sith, the sky cars that they're flying around chasing. Is that Revenge of the Sith or is that Clone Wars when they're going after the assassin who tried to kill? I think that's Clone Wars. Now I think about it, Queen Amidala. I do have an AT-AT. One of my first videos was me opening up an X-wing. So I do. Star Wars was my jam when I was in my teens. One of my disappointments, I can't find any of my Star Wars stuff from when I was a kid. I found my Chicken Walker, and that's about it. So, but I appreciate all you guys watching. Thanks for taking a time machine trip back to 1983 and then a little fast forward to 96. Uh, it's hot in South Carolina, but it's not as hot as it's been. Everybody have a wonderful day. Teeker out.